Morning students, my name is Mohit and I am a mathematics teacher in MLZS School Jhansi. Today's topic is some basic word problems based on decimal numbers. So let's get started. Like I have written example number 1 over here. So what is example number 1? Like Lata spent rupees 6.95 for buying a pen. Okay, she buys a pen for rupees 6.95 and rupees 2.50 for one pencil. How much money did she spend? So what we have to do, we have to add these values. You already know the total money she spent, that is the total value on the different things she spent. So we have to add that values. So what we will do, that I have written the statement over here. You can write the statement by your own also. Like money spent for pen, so it is 6.950, and money spent for pencil, that is 2.50. We can write it 6.95, or is it okay? Now what we will do, that money is spent for both, because we have to find it. So what we will do, money spent for both means on pen and pencil both. So what we will do, we will add these value. So money spent on pen plus money spent on pencil, so we will add it and we will get the answer like 9.45. so this is the answer. Now let's get to the next one. Like example number 2, here are what it is written. Samson traveled 5 kilometers 52 meters by bus, 2 kilometers 265 meters by car, and the rest 1 kilometer 30 meter he walked. So he walked 1 kilometer 30 meters. Okay, how much distance did he traveled in all? So to understand it better, what we can do, like for example, this is the initial place where Samson was, and this is the final position where he has to reach. Okay, this is the final point or final position, you can write it, position. Now what we will do, for example, this is the total distance he traveled. Now 5 kilometers 52 meters by bus. If I say this is 5 kilometers 52 meters, 5 kilometers 52 meters by bus, like suppose this distance. Now 2 kilometer 265 meters, for example, this is the distance, 2 kilometers 265 meters by car. So this is the distance by bus, this is the distance he covered by car, and the remaining one, that is 1 kilometer and 30 meter on foot. So we need to find out how much distance did he traveled in all. So what we will do, the distance traveled by bus, the distance traveled by car, and the distance traveled on foot, we have to add these values like 1, 2 and 3. So these all three values we have to add it. So what we will do now, you can add it separately like meters and kilometers in the categorized way, which you have already done in class 5th, or you can do it by converting them decimal numbers. So because we are studying decimal numbers, so of course we can convert it in decimal numbers, then we can add it. For example, like we know that in 1 kilometers there is 1000 meters. It means in 1 meter there is 1 by 1000 kilometers. So converting meters to kilometers, we have to divide by 1000. So it means the first distance which was covered by bus, that is 5 kilometers 52 meters. So what we can write it, 5 kilometers, this is the kilometers, so we can write it simply like as it is, plus 52 meters can be written as 52 by 1000 kilometers, because we have converted this meter into kilometers by dividing by 1000. So now it can be written as 52,000. So we can write it 0.052. The decimal will come before 3 digits, but we are having 2 digits here. So what we can do, we can put 0 over here before 5. So 250, then decimal. Now we got the 3 digits and the decimal is before 3 digits. So we can add the value, that is 5.052 kilometers. We'll do similarly, we can do it for the next question, like 2 kilometers 265 meters. We can write it 2 kilometers plus 265 kilometers can be converted into kilometer, that by dividing by 1000. So we can write it 0.265 kilometers. Now we can add this value. Now 1 kilometer 30 meters can also be written similarly like this. So when we convert this meter into kilometers, we will get the decimal before 3 digits, like 0, 3 and 0, because there are 2 digits. So we can put 0, 3, 0, then decimal, and kilometers, well, that is 1. So this is the value. Now what we will do, we have to find the total distance he covered. So the total distance he covered, we need to add these values. So the answer is this, or you can split it like 8 kilometers and 347 meters. We can write it like this also. So I hope you like this video, and I will be giving some questions to practice at home.
So here are some questions like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So these questions have to do. There are 6 questions which have to practice at home. So I hope you like this video. Do it. So all the best.